Good morning and happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Craig here with your market update. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin, where my trade's at. Huge profits as of right now, but as most of you guys know, profits can turn into losses quickly. We're going to take a look at where my trade is, and we're going to talk a little bit about the markets real quick before we do that, but stick around because we will be looking at Ethereum. Ethereum and XRP are at a very, very, very important level. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to take a look at Solana, ADA, and MicroStrategy. Genius boy, right? Or Convoy. You be the judge. Let's get into it and see what's going on. All right, guys. Happy Friday. I hope everyone has a great weekend. So, taking a look at CNBC, core inflation rate held at 2.9% in August as expected. Fed rates or Fed's gauge shows. That's if you trust the Fed's gauge or the government's gauge, or do you believe there's a real gauge that's nothing, not even closely aligned to these numbers they're giving you? But let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys smash a thumbs up. Of course, as always, leave your comments below. Let's beat the crappy comments down below with all the bots. Guys, let me know if you're actually watching these videos. You'll know we have a huge trade and we're in huge profits. I'm going to show you that in a minute. I'm also going to take a look at, like I said, some altcoins and MicroStrategy at the end. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure you smash the likes. Make sure you tick that notification bell, because sometimes I put emergency videos out. There may be one this weekend with the way things are going, so make sure you got the notification bell ticked. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me know below how long you've been subscribed to the channel. If you're new here, if you've been here a long time, just curious as to who all's watching. So Dow Jones up 146 points, S&P up 3 points, NASDAQ down 96. As you guys know, this massive macro trend line right here, if that's broken at any time, I think it's going to be a huge, massive bull run. Do I think it's going to happen this time? Probably not, but it's not out of the question. As of right now, everything's looking bearish. We've been talking about this. I've been showing you guys why I've been bearish at these levels. Right here is a main reason. We got 3 higher highs here. Look in the MACD on the last 2 highs. You got lower highs and major selling pressure. That is bearish divergence. Also back here, you have 3 lower highs while you had 3 higher highs here, right? All in the same cycle. That is bearish. This is triple bearish divergence right here, guys. Be careful. On the weekly, the support is around 96 to 97, but it could get worse than that. You really have to watch out there, guys. So if you guys been watching this channel, let me know if you have. Let me know if you were around when I posted this on X and everything else. Make sure you follow me on X, guys. Oh, another thing. Before I show you the trade, make sure you sign up with Prime XBT if you are a trader or if you want to practice trading, because you can do a demo account also. I'm going to show you where my trade's at. You can trade traditional markets, everything else. The link is down below. By using my link, you get a 20% deposit bonus up to $7,000. So make sure you tap into that, right? So here was our targets, right? I put it in the post on X. I haven't been putting a lot on X lately, guys, because I'm putting the important stuff out. I put this up way back in the beginning of August and told you if this broke, these were my targets. I would tell you if anything changed there. And I told you I'd be laddering in shorts, which I have been. I showed you where I'd be putting them in. I told you last time, way before this, weeks before we hit, I told you 118, look for a reversal. You can go back, check my tweets or whatever they're called, my posts on X. You'll see it right there, plain as day. Nothing's changed on this chart. Still looking for these levels, and I'll show you why in a few different ways, but I do believe this could be the count here. Now, remember, these don't go in one candles, right? Eventually, there's going to be a 5-wave structure within this 3-wave. If I'm correct about this, right? That you should see something like this. If we already bottomed here, might see another, something like this. That's what we'll be looking for. And in each one of these waves, there's more. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to do some in-depth stuff on my EMAs, on our Fibonacci's extension and Fibonacci retracements. I'm also going to do some videos on Elliott wave structure, Elliott wave theory, and do some stuff on wychoff, wychoff, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna be doing some videos on that in depth, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, so this is still what I'm looking for, and if you look at where wave 3 is, it's around that 91,000, which is our first target. And if you look at wave 5, somewhere between 83 and 86. Now this could end up being like, let's say, a B wave and then get another huge C wave up, right? Or this ends up being a big wave 1 and then we get a wave 2. We'll find that out as it happens. Like I said, right now it doesn't even matter. We just make money off what the market's doing, right? So just taking a look at this, I want to show you on the weekly chart. This is another thing I showed you guys way before, right here, when we had our 3 black crows, right? Major bearish sign at the top of a cycle or the top of a run, right? Major bearish. We had a bearish doji candle, and then we have, you know, these 2 bigger and bigger black crows. It doesn't mean it doesn't go back up, right? That means that signifies a top in the structure, right? And then you get your bounce and then continuation in the downside. Now let's look at the monthly. We've been talking about September ending possibly red. So very good chance. We have 4 days left. Let's see what happens here, guys. This could end up getting pretty bad pretty fast. We have our $100,000 mark in outlined right here. Let's see if that can hold if we get down there. Here's the trade, guys. Massive profits. We are over $100,000 profits right here, right now, as you can see. And like I said, if you want to join Prime XBT, they just put on tons. I know a lot of people like altcoins, and there wasn't a lot of altcoins on there before. They've added over 100 altcoins, guys. They've got tons of different trades to do here. And remember, you could trade your crypto against the markets, right? Traditional markets. So as you can see right here, real. So click real. That's real. 102 profit, 102,000 profit. Demo. This is not a demo account. Here's a demo account. You can play with $10,000 in your demo account, right? Or you can go to your real account, put real money in, and do it. A lot of people, tell me someone else that's making trades like that. Leave them in the comments below. Tag them. Let me see. So anyways, right here, Ethereum, I told you guys to watch for this. We got below this, and this holds as resistance now. We broke it. If it holds as resistance, our next line of support for Ethereum is around 3,400. After that, you're looking at about 2,600. Now remember, there's going to be bounces at these levels. That's how it works. Maybe you want to trade longs at these levels. Maybe you want to see what happens here before doing anything else in Ethereum. If it gets rejected again, you could probably be safe to say it's going down to that $3,400 to $3,500 range. XRP is playing on the edge of this support line. If this breaks, you got a little bit of support at $2.61, but if that breaks, it looks like you're coming down to the measured move. Guys, you know I love my measured moves. Coming down to about 171 area, and if that breaks, you get back in here. Woo! It's gonna be rough. Let's look at Solana. Solana targets still remain the same. We had a fake out back into the rising channel, but I do think there's a good chance we still get down to this level, and this could just be like say I don't even trust these coins because they really don't do nothing, guys, but you know, to each their own. I do want to show you, where is it? That's not it. Right here. We could have something like this, right? Coming, and if it does, these are still the targets. So anyways, that's what I'm looking at there. Cardano, as you guys know, right here, the 200 EMA on the daily. If we open and close a candle below there, which we've already, have we opened this one? Yes, we did open this one below it. Let's see if we close below that 76. If we do, looking for around 50 cents there. MicroStrategy, I talked about this yesterday. So let me know, guys. Con or genius? That's all I'm going to say. That'll tell me if you've watched to the end too. Con or genius? MicroStrategy. Con or genius? I'm curious to how many people think one way or the other there. If you just ask ChatGPT if the guy that owns the most shares of MicroStrategy has ever been in trouble or done fraud or cooked books. That tells you a lot, guys. Google it. Ask AI about it. But miraculously, them people can do that stuff and they never do jail time. They can steal millions of dollars and have a fine that's hundreds of thousands of dollars and they get to keep the millions. I don't know. Crazy shit, man. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Stay safe. Remember, subscribe to the channel. Tick that notification bell. Get you notified when I post new videos. Follow me on X. Check out the links below. All of them help out the channel. If you follow me on X, you can join the Discord below too. If the link doesn't work, leave me a message or send me a comment down below. If the link's not working, I'll give you a personal link. So take it easy, guys. I'm out.